Hey everybody, it is 570 week number 3. So right now I am actually at our soon-to-be high school at Hillbrook. It is just me and I have, hang on, look above me. You ready for this? How cool is that? Three-story building called the Moyer Building that will also be Hillbrook High School. Is that going to stay? Yes, it will. Um, I'm waiting to meet Comcast to get some data in here. So, one small step at a time. Not the full fiber though, just like just so we can have some hotspots basically going for small meetings when people are here, like me. Although I'm just waiting for Comcast and for security cameras. So, day in the life of a tech director. Hopefully the sound's all right. It's pretty echoey. Hello. It's just me in a three-story building, pretty wild in downtown San Jose, right by St. James Park. If you happen to know where that is, that might be of significance to you. But that is not why you are here. We are talking about week number 3. So we're looking at reflective practice. No big surprise there. You continue to have a weekly Microsoft Flip video reflection. That is on, this is a mouthful, enhancing EFL teachers' TPAC competence through reflective practice. And EFL is English as a foreign language, so it tends to be people teaching English in countries where English is not the primary language. So if I'm teaching near Los Angeles and I have second graders, that's not what we're doing. But if suddenly I move to Norway and English is not the primary language there, and I am teaching English, that is EFL. So that's an EFL teacher, English as a foreign language, and how they are enhancing their tech knowledge and their competence really through reflective practice. And it's really TPAC as a whole. It is dense. It's a 17-page research article, and as you might guess, reflective practice increases not employees, teachers, faculties, practices. They get better at technology, pedagogy, and content when they have that reflective practice. So you're going to read through that and then do a reflection on it. Your discussion board is to share your personalized reflective practice approach. Make sure you have shared that as a Google Doc so that anyone with a link can view that. If it's private, it is not particularly helpful. And then assignment number 2 is due at the end of this week. It is your personalized reflective practice implementation plan. So you're going to be planning it in week 4. You are going to be implementing in week 4. Sorry, your plan is week 3. That's this week. Then you're going to be implementing in week 4. And then you're going to have another check-in week 5. And then if we look way ahead, weeks 6, 7, and 8 are certainly week 6 is a kind of a break from assignments, and that's where you go into some heavy reading. We jump into some John Dewey. Week 7, you're creating a presentation, and week number 8 is actually a reflection on that week 7. So we're kind of ramping up at this point. And so your goal, big picture, is to have this eventually become kind of one bigger project. You are going to be taking, where'd it go? I want to make sure to get these details right. Right, you're going to pick a 1 or 2 day lesson, likely something that you're going to be hopefully teaching, and pick a new piece of technology, hardware, software, tool, something, you know what tech is. If you've not played with AI in any way, this might be a chance to take a risk with that. Things continue to change very quickly, but no pressure to do that. If you're like, oh, I've always wanted to use quizzes, great. This could even fit something like EduProtocols. If you know not of EduProtocols, it'd be worth Googling that and be like, yeah, let's do the thin slides. Cool. And if this means nothing to you and you're curious, perhaps that might be a thing you can give it a shot. I would say that particular tech protocol or kind of template would also fall into this. And then if you just make sure to look at the rubric, you're going to have the lesson description, the new technology, and then how you're going to integrate your approach from the first assignment into this model. So reflective practice is built into your plan. You're not going to teach that lesson plan, but you're going to write it out, talk about the pedagogical approach, talk about your students, the new tech, why you chose it, and then how it integrates with the model, if you recall, that external and then also the self-reflection that you went through. And also, please be sure things are APA cited. And then finally, make sure you're uploading all of this as a Word document. Please do not submit links. So let me double check week 3. I think that's what we got this week. As you have questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, happy week 3, everybody.